Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the flag of the free and the home of the brave.
One, two, three.
We're singing hi neighbor, what do you know and what do you say? Hi neighbor, throw your worries away. We're here to entertain you in the barber shop style. So throw your cares and troubles aside for a while. We're singing hi neighbor, my neighbor. Now's the time to say hi. Now's the time to say hi.
We are Friends in Harmony. We are a relatively new chorus in San Antonio. We have been together about 18 months. We now have a membership in excess of 110 guys, all of whom are together because they love to sing and have a good time doing it. One of the neat things about this chorus is that we get a chance to sing for a lot of venues in San Antonio. Occasions like tonight where we can salute our proud veterans, and we sing in a lot of churches. This next song was arranged by a former San Antonian named Joe Lyles. Joe now lives in Racine, Wisconsin, but he arranged this song and we love to do it, and we sing it at a number of churches. Hope you remember Beautiful City.
Beautiful Savior, King of creation, Son of God and Son
folks who hear a barbershop chorus for the first time and wonder, how did they get their harmonies? Well, both of these guys wonder how they get their harmonies. In barbershopping, we have 4 parts. We have the lead section, most often sings the melody. The tenors, high harmony part above. The basses sing the low notes.
And most importantly.
And the notes that are left over, that nobody else either can or wants to sing, are attributed to the baritone section. I have a musical term for those. I call those the garbagios. but we'd like to give you a little demonstration and show you how we create the harmony. To do that, we need a unison melody, something that without any harmony, just everybody sings the same note. Let's do.
Sing or dance.
How about when the saints go marching in?
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
Okay, that's unison singing. It's nice, but it's not very interesting. How are we going to go for it, dude? Okay? Okay. Let's get those baritones and sing something a little bit different. Baritones. Can we try it again? See what happens. Baritones.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
Whoa! Couple different notes. Let's put those together and see what we get. Here we go.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. When the saints go marching in.
2-part harmony. Pretty neat. The low notes in barbershopping are sung by my favorite part, obviously, the bass part. Basses, let's show them what we got. Nobody go.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Glory, hallelujah.
Let's add that to what you've already heard.
Oh, when the saints knows the trouble I've seen. Oh, when the saints knows my sorrow. Oh, Lord, I know. When the saints glory, hallelujah.
Okay, let's add another part. I don't see anybody old enough to remember this, but some decades ago, a little nun from Belgium named Dominique came here and she strummed her guitar and she sang a little folk song that made it all the way to the top charts. Top of the top charts. Easy for me to say. And it sounded like this. Please. Anybody remember that? You're not old enough. Let's add that. Here we go.
Oh, when the saints
part, the high part, the tenors. We've kind of run out of spirituals, so let's give them a song to sing, a song that was made famous by the Buffalo Bills in the movie The Music Man. Good night, ladies. Tenors.
Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. We're going to leave you now.
So now we're ready for 4 parts. Here we go.
Oh, when the sun goes, the trouble I've seen, when the sun goes, my sorrow. Oh, Lord, I hope I know
I mentioned the Broadway show and later movie, The Music Man, written by Meredith Willson, who was from Mason City, Iowa, and he created this imaginary city called River City, Iowa. And probably in barbershop music, the most requested song is this next song. It was written by Meredith Willson for the Buffalo Bills, our 1950 International Barbershop Quartet champions. The song, of course, is called Light a Rose.
Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, to get the sun back in my sky. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll hop the question. Light a rose, I'm home again, rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here is my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be mine? Please be mine. So here is my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be
Linda, how are we doing? Can you hear all right back there?
Wonderfully, beautiful.
Great.
He's hearing
know,
impaired.
I'd like to recognize one of our members. Steve Bulls, would you raise your hand, please? Steve is our accompanist. His parents sent him to college for 4 years because they wanted him to be a concert musician. So now he blows the pitch pipe at our concerts. We really tease Steve a lot, but he is really outstanding in his field. And that's where Friends in Harmony found Steve, outstanding in his field.
And I'm worth every penny you pay me.
This next song has an interesting history. It was written for Lady Bird Johnson because it was a term that she often used all the time. And it was written for her, but she never heard it. And the guy who wrote it gave it to a man named Frank Blaybaum, who was a very talented, gifted arranger of a cappella music. And Frank arranged the song, and he taught it to an octet, two very well-known quartets from the San Antonio area. They learned the song, and they actually went and debuted it for Lady Bird Johnson. For years and years and years, this song was a staple in barbershop harmony repertoires in San Antonio. Now, we are members of the Society for the Preservation, let me emphasize that word, preservation and encouragement of barbershop quartet singing in America. And the reason I emphasize that word preservation is because this next song was made famous by another chorus. Because we're doing it now, some people might call that arrangement stealing. we in Friends of Harmony like to think that we're preserving an original. Okay? So we're going to sing a song that was written for Lady Bird Johnson. It's called If the Lord Be Willing and the Creek Don't Rise.
If the Lord be willing and the creek don't rise, if the Lord be willing and the creek don't rise, we will all be together once again. With a howdy and a handshake we will start congregating. I can't hardly wait until then. And when the good time's over and we all go home, we will know as we're saying our goodbyes that we'll gather back together if the Lord be willing and the creek don't rise. There'll be beans and burgers and kegs of cold beer and songs of good cheer in the air. If the Lord be willing and the skies stay clear, everyone here will be there. When the good time's over and we all go home, we will know as we're saying our goodbyes that we'll gather back together if the Lord be willing and the creek don't rise. There'll be beans and burgers and kegs of cold beer and songs of good cheer in the air. If the Lord be willing and the skies stay clear, everyone here will be there. And when the good time's over and we all go home, we will know as we're saying our goodbyes. If the Lord be willing, we'll gather back together. If the Lord be willing and the creek don't rise.
So proud. This next song also has an interesting history. Again, there aren't anybody, I think, in the audience old enough, except maybe Newt, that remembers a singer named Jane Froman. Anybody remember Jane Froman? She was very popular singer back in the 1930s and 40s, and was in a very serious car accident and wore leg braces for the rest of her life. Did a TV show with big flowing gowns. And while she was recovering, some fans sent her a note of inspiration. And she was so moved by the lyrics that she brought it to some songwriters and had them put it to music. This song also was made famous by a singer named Frankie Lane, who I'm sure nobody here remembers. But it was a great song, and it's so appropriate for a lot of people sitting in this room tonight, of whom we are extremely proud. We'd like to sing the song that was written for Jane Froman, called I Believe. I would be very remiss if I didn't acknowledge that my lovely wife Diana is here in the audience tonight. Before you applaud, let me tell you what she did to me the other evening. We live out in Fair Oaks Ranch, and we were on our way home after having a dinner and some festivities. And you know, they have this seatbelt law now. So we were on our way home just a few blocks away, and a young policeman from Fair Oaks Ranch saw me, turned around, turned on his sirens, pulled me over. And I quickly locked up my seatbelt. And the officer came up to the window and he said, "What's going on?" And I said, "Is there a problem?" He said, "Well, you didn't have your seatbelt on." I said, "Sure I did, look." He said, "No, you didn't have it on when I passed you." I said, "Absolutely I did." And it went on and on and on. "Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't." Finally, Diana listened to this long enough. She got out of her car. She came up to the officer. She said, "Look, I can put an end to this pretty quickly." She said, "I've been married to this man for almost 10 years now. And if there's one thing that I've learned in 10 years, it's that you can never win an argument with this man when he's this drunk." Now you can applaud. Barbershop harmony goes back to before the turn of the century, when the barbershop was really the hub of social life for men. They could go down there and talk about politics, they could discuss the latest rumors, and then they could sing. And there weren't radios and things like that, so they would take the popular songs of the day and they'd harmonize it to it. There are lots of us who listen to the radio today and some of the stuff that's on and wish that we could go back to those good old days. So, how's that for a segue? So we're going to sing a song now called "Bring Back Those Good Old Days."
Good old days, good old days, bring them back again. Ding, 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 bring back those good old days. We mean the days when the boys sang the melody. Those were the good old days. One of you do, we can prove in oh so many ways. Bring back those good old days, wonderful days. We mean the days when the boys sang the harmonies. Those were the good old days. One of those happy days, talk about where the happy place. Give us a catchy phrase so we can sing about those good old days. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old dad. She was a perfect Larry, old lady, or the girl that daddy ever had. Ding, 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 bring back those good old days. What that give us a catchy phrase so we can sing about those good old. Darling, I am growing older. Wow, wow, those good old. Talk about those good old. Wow, wow, those good old days. Bring back those good, bring back those good old days. Yeah.
As I mentioned earlier, we are blessed as a Friends in Harmony family to be able to share our music with lots of churches in and around the San Antonio area. We'd like to sing for you now a hymn that is common to you all. We've had a great opportunity to sing this at some joyous occasions. and some not so joyous occasions when we've said goodbye to friends and fellow members. But we hope you'll enjoy our interpretation of Jim Clancy's arrangement of the Lord's Prayer. Next song is the newest song in our repertoire. And you have to understand, for you veterans here tonight, that in our chorus, we are blessed with a large number of veterans. In fact, can I see a show of hands of how many guys have served? This song was written actually for a movie. What is being sung today at a lot of the funerals for servicemen that we've lost. And it's, trust me, at times it's a very difficult song for our chorus members to sing because it brings a lot of memories home. We hope it will bring some special meaning to you all, everybody that's here tonight. The song is called Mansions of the Lord. we would be remiss as a chorus and as community partners with you if we didn't say thank you to Linda and her staff for inviting us here to proudly support and salute you, our veterans who have given so much. Singing a few songs is just not enough thanks, but please know that from our hearts, we thank all of you for what you have done and continue to do for all of us. To allow we'd like to close our concert with another prayer, but it's a wonderful blessing, and we mean it for everybody here, for the veterans and our guests and our families, that when you leave here, you go home safely, and that God smiles on you throughout your life. It's a wonderful old prayer called the Irish Blessing.